Chester. Eat your food. Good boy.
So it's been about half a week since I let my management know that I can no longer box due to medical reasons. Basically, injuries kept me out of the ring for the longest, and I decided it was best for my health if I ended my career there. And yeah, I've been super bummed since. I've been in my head a lot, as you guys could imagine. It's been a very difficult decision for me to make, but ultimately my health is most important. And I thought this was the best for my career, the best thing I could do. And yeah, I feel like I've been stuck in a rut since. Um, it's just been constant being in my head and analyzing things and analyzing where things went wrong and, questioning a lot of things, but I've been trying to stay productive. I've been trying to get myself out of that rut. I've been trying to do things that I like doing, that I really enjoy, that could get my mind off of boxing. And yeah, it's been very difficult. I feel like every day I'm thinking about boxing at some point, like every day, like somehow boxing comes into my head and my career comes back into my head. And yeah, it's just been very difficult to snap out of it. And one thing that I have been trying to focus a lot on is trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my career and what route I want to go. And I think I'm pretty convinced that I have that decided. And I think that's going to be through content creation, creating content, working with brands, really dialing in on social media. I think that's something that I'm super passionate about. And yeah, I love filmmaking. I love storytelling. I think there's a lot for me to do there. And I know I can provide a lot of value there for brands and for consumers, the audience, all of you guys. I know I can provide a lot there. And yeah, I'm excited about that. I honestly am. Like, if there's one thing I really love doing is creating videos, filming things, working with brands, building a fan base. Yeah, and my goal with this is to provide inspiring content, create videos that I'm going to be super pleased with, videos that will spike my creativity, my productivity, that will help me network, that will help me expand my portfolios, work with all kinds of brands. I really want to dive deep into this, and I think I can do a lot for brands. I think I can build a very loyal and good community full of an audience that loves watching the things that I create. And I'm super excited about that. I think it's going to take some time. I've created videos here and there, but it's never been like a full-time job like it is now for me. So I think as I dive deeper into this, I'm going to really spend a lot of time in understanding how social media works, which I've already started that. Like, I just started a course not long ago by a person that worked for TikTok, and he worked for Gary Vee, and he's worked with all the big brands. So I invested money there to start a course with him. That's just going to help me in my content creation. It's going to really help me understand how social media works. It's going to help me understand the platform. It's going to really allow me to become a professional at this, not just a hobbyist. I love doing this, and every time I dive deep into something and I'm super passionate about something, I feel like I go 110% no matter what it is. I want to be the best at anything I do. And I think that's one of the good qualities that's going to help me stand out as a creator. And yeah, I've already started creating content. It's been a little rough, honestly, because I'm trying to find my niche. And with creating content, if you understand social media, you have to understand who your audience is, and you have to understand what you're going to provide for your audience. You have to understand what your competition is doing, who is your competition, and And yeah, there's many things that go into it. You can't just create a video about anything unless you're in a very broad niche like lifestyle, which is honestly what I'm kind of leaning towards, a little bit of lifestyle, fitness, fashion. You know, I love all those three things, and I think they go hand in hand, because with lifestyle content, you can see my daily routines, me making breakfast, me enjoying a cup of coffee while wearing a nice fit, while wearing a brand that I truly believe in, like the one I'm wearing right now, which is by Anaka. Like, I love this brand. I love what they're about. Their clothes look good. They feel good. I love the baggy sweats, the heavyweight material. I love the baggy hoodies. You know, it's super comfortable, and I think I feel good and look good while I'm wearing it. And that's what I want to provide in my videos, is like share the brands that I truly believe in, and talk about the brands that I truly believe in, so that you guys can look into them and become a fan too. I think that's what I'm trying to do with social media, is just share all the brands that I truly love and believe in, and grow as a community through that. And I think, yeah, I think I'm just trying to dial down on the niche, on the way I want to create content. I think I've already got YouTube Shorts down. I have TikTok. I have Instagram. I have to dive deeper into Facebook, because I know Facebook is still huge as far as being able to make money, monetize and everything. And yeah, I'm still getting a lot of brands reaching out to work either on paid campaigns or affiliate marketing. And I'm still getting a lot of brand deals through there, but I've been letting my management deal with all of that. It can be a little bit of a hassle if I'm constantly checking my emails and everything, and trying to negotiate all of that, which is like, that's what my management does. So that really helps out a lot. So yeah, my goal now is to focus fully on content creation. I think that's the route I truly want to go in, and yeah, trying to break out of this rut. Breaking out of rut is one of the hardest things to do, because it takes a toll on you mentally and physically. And I think the more you dwell on things, the more you focus on the negative, on what happened on the past, the deeper into a hole you can get. And breaking out of it, like, it honestly takes action. Like, you have to just focus on something you really want to do, focus on things that make you happy, and you have to go for it. You have to start doing those things, because if you stay stuck on your mind's going to defeat you 9 out of 10 times, at least until you break out of that rut, and then you could get your mind right again. And yeah, I think that's what I'm doing. That's why I'm recording this video as well, so I can post, so I can commit to something like YouTube and create, because I also find that I consume way more than I create. And that's one thing that keeps me in that rut. And like overthinking everything, is that I'm always watching videos. I'm always on my phone scrolling, and time goes by and I haven't done anything all day but scroll around and look at videos that I like. And although it can be good as far as like giving you inspiration, I think it still holds you back from actually creating things. And yeah, I think as much as I love social media, I do have to set that time aside to also enjoy real life, because you can be stuck on your phone all day, and then the day goes by and you realize you didn't do anything. So that's one thing I also have to work on, is knowing when to turn off that switch. Like, all right, these are the hours I'm giving myself to work today, and I have to go on D&D mode and grind out for that period of time, and understand that when that time is done, I no longer have to check my phone. I no longer have to scroll around. I just have to enjoy life and do other things, things that will also keep me out of that work mindset. I think you have to find that balance, the workflow balance and enjoying life. Like, you have to find that balance between both things, because you can't you can't go 100% onto one thing or you're going to burn out. You have to find some balance, and that comes by enjoying other things, like doing things in your daily routine that are also going to help your mindset and help you feel good. Things that will help you miss work, like going on hikes and spending time outdoors. Those are things I actually like doing, but I find that I'm always in a workflow mindset that I make it hard for me to enjoy those things that I actually like because I'm always thinking about work. So if I'm on a hike, which I really do enjoy, I enjoy going on the hikes. I enjoy going on walks. I enjoy drinking coffee every morning, sitting around, relaxing. I enjoy watching shows, but I feel like lately I've been 200% locked into my work that's all I'm thinking about all day. And I think that's very unhealthy mentally for me, but I really have to find that balance because that's how I'm going to progress. If not, I'm going to keep falling back into this rut and digging myself into a deeper hole mentally. But yeah, I think I'm super excited about starting this new journey as a content creator, working with brands, filmmaking, storytelling. I think I'm super excited about this, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for me, because whenever I set my mind to something, I achieve it and I attract it. Like, I'm huge on manifestation as well. And I think I've made so many things happen for me through manifestation that, like, this is another thing that I have on my mind that I know I'm going to attract, and I know it's going to happen for me. It's just a matter of time. I'm going to keep putting in the work, and before you know it, I'm going to have everything I dreamed of having. And I know a lot of big things are coming. One of the biggest manifestations that I've had for the longest that I know is coming now that I didn't notice my exposure was so high. That's better. Oh, it's not better. I think that's good. It's not good. But yeah, as I was saying, one of the biggest manifestations I had for the longest is working with Sony, and although I saw that in my future as I was pursuing boxing, professional boxing, I think it was a little bit harder because that narrowed down the possibilities of them wanting to work with me as an athlete. Whereas now that I'm a full-time content creator, I think it's going to be easier for me to reach that goal. Because first off, I shoot with the Sony A7R, and I think I can attract those brands now that I'm fully focused on content creation. And although I do have like that fitness niche still integrated into my workflow and my career, it doesn't have to be fully focused on fitness. I think I can broaden the types of brands I work with now by incorporating electronics or incorporating daily life things, like even like things like this coffee mug that I always like carry around by Yeti. Like, I can attract those brands. I can attract furniture brands now.
Well,
How I stopped boxing?
oh, damn.
Yeah. All right then, bro. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about the direction I'm headed in as far as my career, about being stuck in a rut, how to get out of it, how I've gotten out of it, or how I'm currently getting out of it. And yeah, I'll be posting a couple more videos like this, but follow along for what's next for me.